Hey everyone, I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer before the video begins. I'll be going on vacation from the 26th of June to the 8th of July. Unfortunately, this means no streams on the weekends and I will not be releasing any videos for a couple weeks. See you then. Last episode we left off with finally having unlocked War's Retreat, the PVM hub of RuneScape 3. This area opens up the most efficient ways to chase after higher tier items in the game. We now have 2 boss portals at our disposal that we can set to any boss after we get a single kill count on them, saving us from those tedious teleports and long runs. We also have the Altar of War to recharge prayer and summoning, but we'll need to get 200 boss kills in order to unlock this. After we get 10 boss kills, we will have access to the fastest and easiest way to teleport to a bank with the War's Retreat teleport at 0 cost. Warshop also gives us access to ores that are going to help out immensely with PVM. And how are we going to go about getting these boss kills? Introducing the Barrows Brothers. We'll be getting our first 10 boss kills from this collection of bosses, and the reason why I'm prioritizing this boss is because of the Barrows Brothers equipment. I would like to get at least 2 pieces off this collection log this episode, preferably aiming for Guthan's pieces. With the Guthan set, successful attacks have a 25% chance of healing the wielder an amount of life points equal to the damage dealt. A hit for 200 damage may heal for 200 life points. Now I know that just 10 kills won't be enough to get our 2 pieces. We will be camping this boss until we unlock all the other War's Retreat unlocks. Here are the stats that we're currently sitting at, and I would like to achieve base 40 stats by the end of this video. So we'll be making sure to grind out Hunter, Summoning, Dungeoneering, and Ranged. As far as quests go, we'll be getting 4/5 of the way through the Legacy of Zamorak quest series, only leaving Succession left. Then, there are 3 big quests that I want to get out of the way. First is Troll Stronghold. This quest will give us access to the God Wars dungeon and a chance to earn some pretty decent gear in the future. The second quest will be Family's Crest. The 2 big reasons for this are, 1, we'll be able to finally store gold and silver materials in our metal bank and ore box, and 2, we can get ourselves a pair of family gauntlets. I've wanted these gauntlets for a while because you can make them into either cooking or smelting gauntlets. With the cooking gauntlets, we can reduce the burning chance of select types of fish, and the smelting gauntlets allow us to smelt up to 60 bars at a time while going straight into the metal bank. Lastly, we'll be completing the Darkness of Hollowville quest. I've had an absolute blast with temple trekking, and by completing this quest, we'll now be able to use the Berg de Rock teleport on the game's necklace after 500 companion levels. Let's get the episode started. Man, oh man, let me tell you what, I have been wanting to complete this for so long, but we finally did it. We now have officially upgraded the Grove to tier 3 over at Fort Firenthry. We can now begin grinding for the Encamdo hatchet pieces. I'm so excited for this. I have not even unlocked this item on my main account, and woodcutting is definitely one of my favorite skills. But along with the Encamdo hatchet, we also have access to an elder tree in the Woodcutter's Grove. We will also be getting enhanced bird's nest rewards from collecting bird's nests. And I believe if we talk to Oak, he will present us with our first Encamdo hatchet piece. You can now find Encamdo hatchet piece bird's nests while woodcutting all across Gielinor. So I don't just have to do it in the Grove. I figured I might have had to. That would have made it an okay requirement, but no worries. It's honestly good to know that I don't have to necessarily stay here if I want to train woodcutting somewhere else for more efficient means, but I'll probably do it here, to be honest. I like this little area. The only kind of tree that I'm really looking to get as a resource is mahogany wood, and with the Throne of Miscellanea quest done, and Royal Trouble on the agenda, I'll have that unlocked fairly quickly and I can begin farming hardwood that way. So I could probably just train it on this ivy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a guide or whatnot for the fastest woodcutting XP, but let's pop open this first bird's nest, and there is the Encamdo hatchet handle. Can't wait to get the rest of those pieces. What we're gonna be working on now are some quests. Gonna knock out a good amount of the Legacy of Zamorak quest. That way we can set ourselves up for Succession down the road. I will still need to get level 60 smithing in order to do the Succession quest, but we'll be there in no time. We did pass level 70 construction, which allows us to use mahogany planks and construction contracts to get the most amount of points while doing those. The constructor outfits, an outfit I mentioned, is one of the early goals of this account, and I'll probably be doing that off stream and off recording, maybe as a AFK method, just to passively get those points over time. I forgot to mention that the dragon hatchet is also a requirement in order to make the Encamdo hatchet. And as you all are probably aware, that means a bunch of Dagonoth King strips, and we are definitely going to be farming that boss for quite a while because I really want that dragon hatchet. An item that can help increase the drop chance of bird's nest is the strung rabbit's foot. And since hitting level 40 hunter is one of my goals for this video, we're going to take a trip to wherever we have to go in order to get a stronger rabbit's foot. I haven't looked too much into it yet. That's an item that I'm definitely going to want to have when I'm going for the hatchet pieces themselves. And yeah, so let's go start the Legacy of Zamorak quest series. I actually really enjoy this quest. Being able to play as Moya, you get these 3 unique abilities up here at the top, and you just get to run around doing tons of damage. Like that, 25,000. That's insane. Oh yeah, this is awesome. You get to actually fight another boss as Moya. I recommend anyone who hasn't done this quest to get on it immediately. I know that I put this quest off for quite a while because it was just one of the new ones I really didn't have too much interest in, but this boss fight is really, really good. The mechanics are really solid. The backstory behind it is phenomenal. And there we have it. Daughter of Chaos completed. I was curious if they were going to give me the Infernal Puzzle Box because it says you pick up the Infernal Box in the Zamarakian Undercity, and that was going to be way later on down the line. But there we have it, along with 30,000 XP lamps for divination and archaeology. Also got some cosmetic overrides and a quest point. If you aren't aware of exactly what the Infernal Puzzle Box does, it has 6 different tiers. Pardon me. The tier that I want to get to the most is tier 3, and that'll allow my adrenaline to no longer drain outside of combat, and that is after completion of Civil War Part 1. So let's go get that started. But in order to proceed with Civil War Part 1, I'm gonna have to kill 144 demons. I believe the easiest way for me is to head right to the Wilderness Crater, where we got some greater demons located. They're probably the lowest level demons out here. I haven't looked at it yet, but while I'm killing them, I'll see if I'm correct. Oh no, I can't kill those things. Those greater demons are way too strong, but I believe there are some others on the other side. Yes, some lesser demons over here. I'll be killing 144 of these, and after that, we'll continue on with that mini quest. Those lamps gave me 3 divination levels and 5 archaeology levels, by the way. I also just noticed that I am currently on a Slayer task, so I got a little tracker on the side as well. I missed the achievement, but there's gross misconduct. Now we can start Civil War Part 1. Man, I love having to not do anything for rewards. There's Civil War Part 1 done. The Infernal Puzzle Box, Tier 3. And there it is. Your adrenaline will not drain outside of combat. Gonna go ahead and put this lamp into smithing. I need to be level 60 smithing to start Succession. I really can't be asked to be doing any smithing right now, so any experience for smithing is always welcome. I forgot, since I already did a Wilderness Flash event and got that achievement, I was able to knock out Civil War Part 2. Now, Brawling Gloves give it 25% extra experience. I already have a pair of Brawling Gloves, being mining and smithing Brawling Gloves, and I'm glad I haven't used them because now I can get that extra 25% experience from them. And there's level 52 smithing off that second XP lamp. Well, I thought I was going to be able to get a few more levels with the resources I had for summoning, but this looks like the summoning level that we're going to be able to hit this episode. We did hit level 30, can unlock the penguin now. Like I said, just not enough resources to hit level 40 like I'd want. That's going to give me some initiative to make sure to unlock the Charming Imp. Don't have that unlocked yet. It's quite the hefty price, being 100,000 Dungeoneering tokens. In the future, we'll get there. Yo, what's up? I'm with my boy King Vargas, and it's my favorite time of the episode. I got some more wild rewards to open up, along with 4 medium clue caskets, so let's get it going. Bloodweed Seeds energy, keys and more energy, salamanders and bones, obelisk shards, more keys, bloodweed seeds, some chin, energy and seeds. There we go. Our first plated necronium salvage, up to 9 bloodweed seeds now. Chin, salvage, and ashes, 10 obelisk shards with 20 salamanders. Red chins, radiant energy, obelisk shard, muddy keys, bones. Ooh, times 2 necronium salvage, brilliant energy and wyvern bones. Red chins, another bloodweed seed, brilliant energy. All right, that's the regular stacks of rewards, so let's go on with the medium caskets. A green dragonhide body, very nice. Now we don't have to make one of those. I'll have that in the bank. Some alks and ceridome and arrows. Fort for entry teleports and some salvage. Some more good alks. More salvage and teleports. An amulet of power. All right, so 18,000. We got a reroll. I'm thinking it might be worth it, so I'm gonna go ahead and try her. All right, that got us up. Gave us 4 teak planks, so that's nice to have. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm gonna have to rebank. My inventory's full. All right, so 4 sacks of very wild rewards. Always looking for a dark onyx core. We know that. But I would like to get the other 2 tier 87 weapons, but let's see what we can get. Huge spiky necronium salvage with a Zamarakian charm. Double stack of magic logs. Oh, an easy reward casket. We'll open that up in a sec. Oh man, that wasn't the best set, but criminal bolts and another lucky charm. All right, what's in this easy? 13k, let's reroll. 8k, let's reroll one more time. Oh my gosh, 5k. Oh well, we got a log, holy biscuits. All right, we are here in the Kingdom of Miscellanea, about to begin the Royal Trouble quest. Finally hit that level 40 Slayer to be able to do so. This is what we're looking for, the increased resources for Miscellanea, giving me more options of resources to collect from the kingdom. Let's knock this quest out. There is Royal Trouble, quest complete. 5,000 agility, Slayer, and Constitution. But now for the most important part. We can now start farming mahogany antique logs from the Kingdom of Miscellanea. I'm going to put half into the hardwood, half into the herbs. And for future fletching purposes, I'm going to also add just a little bit into the regular wood, bump up the hardwood a little bit more. That way I can get some fletching experience going. I can't really be asked to chop regular logs in terms of like getting my wood cutting level up. And so this will give me some nice passive resource. I'm also going to put in all the cash that I have right now into the coffers. So let's go 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1.2 mil into the coffers. It's not much. I did have some money in the table already, so let's see what they've cooked up for us, and not much at all. We did get some mahogany logs though, unless, oh no, was that what I just put in? I wonder if that, because I didn't have access to the hardwood before, so I wonder if that just now happened. So we'll give that some time, let them collect. We'll revisit this again, see what kind of resources they dig up for us. After harassing some trolls, we finally got Troll Stronghold completed, also unlocking God Wars Dungeon. However, it will require 60 agility and 60 strength. We're getting pretty close, base 50s in those stats. We will also need level 70 and certain skills to access the God Wars generals themselves, but all in due time, all in due time. I ran into a little predicament while completing the family crest quest. I need level 59 magic to cast Fire Blast, because Fire Blast, Earth Blast, Water Blast, and Air Blast are the only spells that work on the Chronozone boss, which is the last step that I have in the quest to fully complete it. All I need in order to boost my level up to 59 magic to be able to get it is a clean Terramin. I believe I saw it in this store the other day. If I head over to Jadix right here, get a black bead, yes, I can make that magic potion, and then we can wrap up this quest. Magic potion completed, +5, just what I need. And down goes Chronozone for the last piece of the crest. These spiders were very annoying, by the way. All right, I'm just gonna get out of here before I die. And there is family crest complete. Access to the Hellhounds in the Witchhaven dungeon, and ability to store silver and ore in your ore box and metal bank. But most importantly, we got our family gauntlet. Let's go switch those over to smithing. I feel like the convenience of not being limited to just 28 bars at a time when smelting is gonna be pretty handy. And also when I eventually go grind out the pieces for the blacksmith outfit, I will not have to purchase the gloves, because the smelting gauntlets also give that 1% XP boost as the smithing gauntlets would. And here's a little update on my skilling outfit pieces as well. 4 out of 5 pieces of the diviner's outfit and 2 pieces of the first age outfit. I have some ecto tokens. I just need to go buy more pieces. And we got the smelting gauntlets that we just got. I also need to start getting into familiarization, which is the mini game for the summoning outfit pieces. A huge goal in this Ironman account is to collect all of the skilling outfit pieces. I absolutely adore the outfit collection that I have on my main, and I think it would be such an achievement to get it on my iron as well. In order to hit our level 40 goal for Hunter this video, I'm going to do the quest Eagle's Peak. That'll also knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. That way I can learn how to string rabbit's foot and also snare rabbits. So we're gonna knock this quest out. Am I convincing Eagle to you guys? Yo, there is Eagle's Peak done, and we have ferrets in the zoo now. We finally caught our rabbit. Got the rabbit's foot right here in the inventory. I missed the image, but the rabbit noosed itself. Now that we got our rabbit's foot, let's go make our strong rabbit foot necklace. We now have our strong rabbit foot. Grants tier 1 luck, which improves your chances to receive rare rewards from various activities, but what we're looking for is to hopefully help us in collecting as many Incando pieces from Bird's Nest as we possibly can, just to speed up that process. There is level 40 in the Hunter skill. Collected about 317 Cobalt Chimchampas. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to plan to do with those yet. If you guys have any input on what I should do with all these Chimchampas, let me know. Now let's go get level 40 Dungeoneering. There's level 39. And there we have level 40 Dungeoneering, and wrapping up our Jack of Trades aura to get level 30 ranged. In order to feed some of the animals at the player-owned farms, I like to come over to Catherby to the vegetable stalls and just do a little bit of thieving. And then everything I get from the stalls, I just throw into the troughs for vegetable mush. It works pretty well. Kind of takes you back to old school RuneScape days of just sitting at a stall, working on thieving. I'm going to get a full inventory of vegetables and then head over to player-owned farms to see what we're working with. Another update to the player-owned farms is that I have 1 spring sheared sheep and a summer down sheep, and these sheep actually give me the wool that I need to upgrade necromancy armor in the future. I'm super glad I was able to get those. I don't know how random it is, but I just bred 2 sheep that I got from Granny Potterington over there, and we're set for necromancy upgrades in the future. Before I move on to the Darkness of Hollowvale quest, I decided to go ahead and make some upgrades to my range gear, since it is my lowest combat style and I want to get it to level 40. Made my first set of full green dragon hide, the highest tier range armor that I can currently make right now. And I'm going to pick me up a maple shortbow. I believe he sells it here. Yes, a maple shortbow from Low. And I believe the only kind of arrows I can use are steel right now. We're going to stick with the steel arrows and the maple shortbow and continue on with the Darkness of Hollowvale. All right, so we just started the Darkness of Hollowvale quest, and we just got to the south part of Mireditch. We're going to keep on going from here. The guide is telling me I could buy Firewatch clothing from this guy. I didn't even know this was a thing. So I'm going to get a set of this. That way the vampires don't continuously rag me throughout the quest. Remembered that RuneScape now is high contrast mode, so that is going to actually help out with this quest a lot more. It's going to show me the areas in which I click on in coordinates with the guide. The whole aesthetic of the Myarchy questline is just so good. Like, this character's design, it screams Vampire Hunter. And I really hope that they add on eventually to RuneScape 3 with raids and stuff like that. You'd love to see Theater of Blood in RuneScape 3. Yo, this area is sick. I haven't been down here in forever. The evil bloodwood tree occurred while I was doing that quest, so I got some more rewards to open up, but we're gonna speedrun these real quick. Oh, we got a black dragon egg. Perfect for player-owned farms. And a small plated necronium salvage. Wow, that was a beefy quest. I'm so glad to have that out of the way. That is the Darkness of Hollowell completed. 7,000 agility, 6,000 thieving, 2,000 construction, only 2 quest points. That's very surprising. And also Tome of XP, 3 chapters, 2,000 XP each, any skill over 30. The thing I was looking forward to most, access to the Berg de Rot teleport on the games necklace. And as you can see, only after, of course, we get those 500 companion levels. We'll get those eventually. And now for the moment I've been waiting for quite some time. We have officially made it to Barrows, ready to fight. I'm going to be using necromancy. I think it might be the fastest way I'm going to be able to get the Barrows KC. Fully equipped food, got my Excalibur for that defensive bonus, and I'm also wearing the Salve Amulet for that 15% damage and hit chance against undead enemies. Let's find out if we're ready for PVM yet. Oh yeah, I think this is going really well. They're not putting out too much damage, and I'm doing quite a bit. Only wearing tier 40 necromancy gear, by the way. Once I get that upgraded, these kills are going to go by a lot faster. I should be able to get like maybe, I don't know, probably 10-minute kills at this rate. We'll just have to see. Each Barrows so far has been a 700 plus XP drop per kill towards necromancy. So that's something we love to see. I did have to rebank for food, and it hit me halfway through that I could have kited the melee brothers around without having to take nearly as much damage. So I'll take that lesson moving forward. But all we got to do is open this chest and kill the last brother. And there we have it. Our first official KC on the Barrows brothers. That feels good, man. Like I've mentioned before, PVM is more my strong suit in RuneScape in terms of what I know most about the game. Not the best on lore, quests, and niche areas like that. I'm more about just throwing my face at monsters and seeing what I can get. So, first chest. Oh, okay. Wow, first KC. First KC, we get a drop on the Barrows chest. Varrock's plate skirt. That's insane. I wasn't expecting that at all. That is really cool and super motivating. Wow, I know that that's probably pretty rare. I shouldn't expect that every time, but man, our first piece of tier 70 tank armor on the account. I'll take it. I'll take it. I am still in shock that we got a drop on our first KC, but let's go ahead and attune this boss portal to Barrows. There we have it. We now have a free telly to Barrows anytime we need. Also, since we will be needing to get those companion levels up for temple trekking, we have Berg de Rot right over there. Yeah, let's finish up this 10 KC for the War's Retreat teleport. Because of the type of damage that the melee brothers are causing, I'm going to need to make some prayer potions. This is actually the first set of prayer potions that I've made. I haven't set up a way to get fast snape grass, so all that I did was go to the Hobgoblin Peninsula over by the crafting guild, hopped worlds for a bit, and picked up some there. But after I get these prayer potions made, I'll show you a budget setup that I'm using for the Barrows Brothers run. This is the current setup I'm using. Probably overdoing it a little bit on the prayer potions, but got a full inventory of food. I have been kiting the melee brothers around their tombs while I've been attacking them. It's helped out quite a bit, but it is a lot of clicking and spamming, so these prayer potions are going to help out tanking some of that damage. And chest number 2. Chest number 3. I switched to melee, by the way. I feel like I was doing more DPS whenever I gave it a shot, and so we're gonna probably finish out the rest of these skills using melee. Plus, I'm getting close to level 60 attack, and I really want to get my hands on those dragon weapons. Chest number 4, chest number 5, chest 6, chest 7, level 56 strength, and chest number 8, chest number 9, finally chest number 10. No luck. Here is the total loot from all 10 kills at Barrows. I was very satisfied with getting a unique. Obviously, I wanted the Guthans pieces, but hey, I will take anything at this point. Tier 70 tank legs unlocked on the Ironman account. That's awesome. 363 blood runes as well. We got our first elite clue scroll from the 10 KC. We're probably quite a ways off of being able to complete this though, due to the skill requirements and quest requirements. But with our 10 KC, we can now come over to war, unlock the hub teleport. I'm going to put that on my action bar, and now a free telly to the closest bank in RuneScape. That feels really nice. So glad that we finally got that unlocked. Oh man, the progress is really starting to come along in this account. I'm so excited. Thank you all for tuning into today's video. I hope you all had a fun time watching. And if you're new to the channel, I ask that you consider please leaving a like and subscribing. I'll see you all when I get back from vacation, and I hope you have the great rest of your week. Bye.